Hello my beautiful people, welcome to MaiMediaTV. My name is Ola. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It depends on the times and the locations where you are watching this video from. How day, how is everything? I'm happy to see you today, guys. So we want to chip in about this update of this Senator Ike Ekweremadu case. Vividly, we could recall yesterday a broken news was spread across the globe. The Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Ike Ekweremadu, was arrested in UK for organ harvesting. It was a serious case. It was a great shock to the world, and it was a great shock to all Nigerian citizens because we have never heard something like that before. But the details later come out that it is because Ike Ekwuremadu's daughter was very sick and urgently need kidney transplant. So by so doing, they need to find somebody who is going to donate for this child. So they met a guy called David Ukpo. David Ukpo was a Nigerian citizen. Also, he was contacted by the Ekweremadu family that they need organs transplant. According to the reports that reach us, David Ukpo agreed to travel with Ekweremadu to UK for organ harvesting. But unfortunately, there are two informations that we are seeing now. First reports were giving us that this guy was underage and he was forced by enticement. We are going to do this for you. We are going to buy a house for you. We are going to make a lot of money for you. Follow us to UK so that you can do something like this. Another information reaching us is that this guy is planning and he was trying to japa, but I'll give you in full details. The first information is Ekweremadu consulted this guy and the guy was agreed. The evidence that shows to us that the guy was agreed is that they went to go and fix a passport from the immigration office for this guy, and the passport was out. The age was on passport was 22 years, which is an adult, not even a minor. During the process of getting the visa for David Ukpo, there was a document that was submitted to British High Commissions, which was dated December 28, 2021. The information read, "Dear sir, medical visa application for Ukpo Nwanani David. I am writing in support of the visa applications made by Mr. Ukpo Nwanimi David, who was currently having a medical investigations, a kidney donation to Miss Sonia Ekweremadu. David and Sonia will be at the Royal Free Medical Hospital, London, and I will be providing the necessary funding. I have enclosed a statement of my bank account. Please do not hesitate to contact me if required additional information. Please accept assurance of my highest regard. Yours faithfully, Senator Ike Ekweremadu." This document was dated on December 28, 2021. That is last year. So definitely they have been planning all these things. Fortunately, David Ukpo was granted visa to UK. So as the news broke out yesterday, there are two things we are looking up to into this news. Number one, the first one is that this guy was enticed and was confused that they are going to buy him a lot of things. They are going to give him money. They are going to give him money. They are going to buy him house. He was seduced to release his organ for Ekweremadu daughter. So as the story catch up, after these guys reach UK, then there is an update that comes up that led to the arrest of this senator. The first things that's come up was that when they reached the hospital, it was the high time for this guy to fill the form that I willingly submitted myself to this operation. But unfortunately, on the paper that is there, the guy changed his age to a minor age. And immediately the doctor saw this, he alerted the security agency, and there was rapport, and they arrested Ekweremadu. First questions: why will David Akpa did that to Ekweremadu? Second questions: is it truly that David Akpan know that they are taking him to UK for organ harvesting, which this is a great offense in the international community without the concept of the donor. Vividly, we could recall that something like this happened to one of Nigeria's citizens in the Arab nations that was injected, taken to an hospital and remove her organ and put it in another person and stitch it without the concept of this lady. So we've been seeing different kind of cases like that, and this has been a great awareness in the international community as a great crime. So in details, I will give you an update what really transpired between these two scenarios according to the report of the situations. The London Metropolitan Police Thursday said it arrested Nigeria national Ike Ekweremadu and his wife Beatrice Ekweremadu for conspiring to bring a child. The UK is calling this guy a child that is minor, a child, to UK for organ harvesting. In a statement on its website, the Met Police wrote that Beatrice Ike Ekweremadu, 55, of Nigeria is charged with conspiracy which arrange, facilitate travel of another person with a view of exploitation. Exploitation. That means they want to get something from you by trick. That is the word of exploitation. So, namely, organ harvesting. Ike Ekweremadu, 60 years, of Nigeria is charged with conspiracy to arrange, facilitate travel of another person with view of exploitation, namely organ harvesting. While the descriptions given by the police match that the former Deputy Senate President, Ike Ekweremadu and his wife, neither the law or nor the head has been commented on this development out of the publish of this report. We've never heard anything from anybody from Nigeria to say anything that's really concerned about this report. But the police added that the boat has been remanded in the custody and will appear at the Umbridge Magistrate Court later today. The investigations was launched after detectives were alerted for potential offense under modern slavery legislations in the May 2022. A child has been safeguarded, and we are working closely with the partner of the continued support as the criminal proceeding to now undergo will not be provided further details. According to the source, in this case has been adjourned, July 7. The case now has been adjourned to July 7 for hearing. Transplant for child. Meanwhile, a source familiar with the similar has confirmed that the man was arrested, indeed the former Deputy Senate President. According to the source, who spoke on condition of anonymity, Ike Ekweremadu child have been suffering from kidney disease and needed a transplant. The source said the donor was gotten and sent to UK for investigations with aims of providing a kidney. However, the source said the kidney did not match that of a Ekweremadu child. Subsequently, the donor was scheduled to return to Nigeria. However, according to the source, the donor refused to return to Nigeria and instead report to the UK police to seek asylum. Can you get that fact? That is the first stories that we heard about. It can happen like that. This guy is a poor guy. You encourage him, you seduce him, you talk to him so that he can give you his organ. Then after this guy reached UK, if unfortunately something of that scenario happened, what do you expect the guy to do? I think some people is behind these stories who encourage the guy to take this action. Furtherly, the story is causing a great shockwave, not just in Nigeria, but across the international community, according to the UK corresponded. If it is indeed Ekweremadu, then the individual was once one of the most powerful politicians in Nigeria. Stressing that the matter is an ongoing investigation, I do believe that this story is likely to pick up over the next couple of days. She said what is to come next. One of the reasons why this is because it's a big story here in UK at the moment. The Home Secretary, Priti Patel, and the Prime Minister Boris Johnson are grappling with the migrant crisis. The leaders of UK are very conscious and very alerted about the migrant crisis that always happen in UK and all over the world, because a lot of people have been seduced, have been exploited by taking them to UK to harvest their hunger and sell it. Even there are some cases that they will tell you, okay, don't worry, we will take you to UK. You don't have money? No, don't worry. We will pay your everything. We take care of you. We take you to UK. But don't worry, you are going to pay us back. They will take these people to UK. After getting to UK, they will harvest their organ, use the organ, sell it to the hospital and get the money, and told them that, oh, they have recovered their money they used to do the visa for you. So this has been a trending stories across the globe, that many people are doing something like that. So I think this is why this case is highly worst for Ike Ekweremadu, and it needs really thorough investigations. One of the reasons why this is because it's a big story here in the UK. Now, after the European Union say one of the real issues in organ harvesting and a lot of these human traffickers, if they are not able to get this asylum seeker to pay for their illegal travel, then they are using their organs. So it's a very serious issue. Now, what gets known to the UK is that a lot of people who are traffickers, human traffickers, have tried in the multiple ways bringing people from all over the world to UK, and if these people don't have money to pay for their asylum, to have money to pay for their visas, they will rather sell their organs. So you know it's a very serious case now. According to the report, the case has been adjourned to July 7 for hearing. But the other stories which says that Ike Ekweremadu is the one who seduced this guy, take him to UK, and now the guy wants to escape. What do you think about these issues? Is it truly Ike Ekweremadu on a promise that they are going to do a lot of things for this guy to exploit and harvest his organ in UK? Or do you think there is something behind this David Ukpo who tell or inform David Ukpo to find a way of escaping in their custody? What do you really think about this case? A lot of people have been sharing their opinion on this case, and we went fallacy onto the page of one of the most vulnerable and investigative journalists. She wrote something. She said, "My opinion as a retired investigative journalist Kemi Olunloyo." The letter was dated December to show Senator Ekweremadu wrote proper medical visa letter to his daughter Sophia for kidney mash. He is vindicated. This is many enemy at work. If David really a minor, as he told the doctor, or it was discussed on Twitter, someone who wanted to get a stay and coach to do this, investigative journalists should find out when David entered UK and why this case is conspiracy to harvest any organs. There is no conspiracy here. Meanwhile, Sophia still need a kidney match. The wellness aspect of is that we should pray for Sophia health and Ike Ekweremadu to release without charge. They should not breach any anti-slavery law. The British embassy got the letter. It killed all the lies. David family or guardians are behind this, especially with the Ekweremadu just getting a visit professor honor. I won't surprise if anyone politician sponsored the entire blackmail. That one is coming from Dr. Kemi Olunloyo. So we have a lot of people who have shared their own views on these issues. In short, the reporter Oseni Rufai, who also is a journalist that works in Arise Televisions, make this comment. He said Ekweremadu daughter needed a kidney, so he brought in a 15-year-old homeless boy with illegally obtained passport, stating the boy was 21. The boy was promised a better life. The former Senate president has been denied bail. So the report reaching us through this source was saying that this guy was 15 years. And when he was 15 years, he was stated on his passport that he was 21 years. But fortunately, during the process of these investigations, the guy reported that he was 15 years. And now the guy really wants to seek asylum. The issue behind the stories is typically 100% pure. If you are in David's shoe and somebody take you to UK, on the matter of taking you to UK, the purpose of taking you to UK is not materialized, and they want to return you back to Nigeria. Will you return to Nigeria? I want you to give the comment if you are going to return to Nigeria. And if you have anybody out there who give you an advice to seek an asylum, what are you going to use as the main purpose of seeking asylum in UK? The truth about this matter is a crime has been committed of a minor. This guy, we insisted, is 15. There is nothing to use to measure your age if truly you are 15. Even if this guy was not a minor, he can still hide under human trafficking and sell. They are trying to trafficking him to UK without consent. Is a great issue. So by now, Ekweremadu has been denied bail and the case will be truly adjourned to July 7. We'll be waiting for update as it's erupted. Then we'll be letting you know how the update looks like. We just say we should bring you updates on what is really happened. What do you think about these situations? What do you think about this scenario? Is it truly Ike Ekweremadu will serve a long-term jail according to the human trafficking, and which is against the law of United Kingdom and the international community? Give your comments in the comment sections what you think about these issues. Hello my beautiful people. If today is the first day you are coming on this channel, don't hesitate to subscribe, like and share. May God bless you as you do so. See you in the next video.